Hi, and welcome to this month's edition of Chat with the Sheriff. I'm your Sheriff, Troy Dunn, and happy 2021, everyone. Today I have a couple correctional officers joining me that you're going to get to meet. They both have been here at least over 5 years. Actually, Katie just got her 5-year pin here at our department meeting not too long ago. But first, let's meet one of the veteran officers here at the correctional facility, and that's Jeremy Kunkel. Jeremy, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Jeremy, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself, how long you've been with Rice County, and what your primary assignments are?
Well, I've been here at Rice County for about 15 years. My primary assignments are maintaining security at the jail. I'm normally stationed at the annex,
Okay.
but because of staffing concerns, I've been moved to the main facility now.
Right.
And we're working on hiring some new folks to fill out the ranks and maybe allow for that other facility to open back up. So looking forward to that.
So Jeremy, when you joined Rice County, were we at the new annex location out on Highway 60, or were we still up on the hill at the prison?
We were still at the hill.
Okay.
Yeah, we were still up at the prison. The old annex had...
So you got some stories that you can share about ghosts or anything up there?
I didn't go up to the third floor on C shift.
Okay.
In the overnight shift, you stay away from the third floor. That was kind of the rule.
Okay. What was the biggest advantage when we moved from the prison site down to the current annex location on Highway 60?
That facility, I think, was more conducive to people getting in and out. It was a lot easier for the work release. The annex is a minimum security facility.
Yep.
So most of the people there are short time and going out to either sentence to service or Huber law, which is work release.
Right, right. And over time, we've tended to see kind of a reduction of people on the Huber law program, more people sitting straight time. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think there's ebbs and flows. It goes up and down.
Yeah.
I think with COVID, obviously, there's been almost no work release.
Yeah.
Just for precautionary sake.
Yeah.
But at times, there were more than half of our population there going to or from work.
Right, right.
On a daily basis.
Okay. So you brought up COVID. How has COVID changed how you do your job at the jail?
It's changed it pretty significantly. We obviously have to screen everybody that comes in to make sure that they're not exhibiting symptoms, that they haven't had contact. We're very diligent about wearing our PPE very consistently. And if somebody does come in with the potential of having COVID, obviously we're putting on goggles and gowns and gloves and masks and sanitizing everything as much as we can and trying to isolate that individual from the rest of the population.
Right.
Because we all know how contagious COVID can be. So it's changed it pretty significantly.
Okay, okay. So how many years have you been with Rice County now? Put
15.
you on the spot. 15 years, wow. All right.
February of 2006, I started in Rice County.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your service. We hope you're here 15 more, even after I'm gone. But appreciate the job that you do, because a lot of times people don't realize how difficult it is to deal with some of the people brought in. And it has to do with they're not happy because they've been arrested. They might have mental health issues. They might have chemical addictions, those kind of things. So our correctional officers are more of like social workers, mental health therapists. I mean, it's kind of a catch-all. And like I said many times, you always see the people out on the street, the deputies, the police officers, but a lot of times you don't see the people behind the scenes. So I want to make sure that you guys know what an integral part the correctional officers are and what role they play in the sheriff's office. So now let's meet Katie. Katie, you just got your 5-year pin, is that correct?
Yep, that's correct.
Awesome. So Katie, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself? You don't have to go into in-depth and like which school, elementary school you went to and all that fun stuff, but whatever you'd like to share, and then we'll talk and ask you some of the same questions we talked to Jeremy about. So
sounds good. I went to school for law enforcement, and I started a career here 5 years ago, and my original goal was going to be a police officer, but I really enjoyed being a correctional officer, so I'm staying put.
Awesome, awesome. So Katie, you're stationed down at the main jail in downtown, and so we've seen, over the years, we've seen it used to be that we would be able to bring in female prisoners like short periods of time because we didn't have that many, and now it's like there's females and males arrested almost daily. So to the point that obviously we needed to hire female correctional officers. So what are some of the changes you've seen in your 5 years here as far as the amount of arrests? Are you seeing more chemical dependency, more mental health issues as well?
We're seeing all the above. Our mental health has increased and drug increase, and the females that come in are now being housed at Steele County and LeSueur County because we don't really have the space right now to keep females and males at the same location.
Okay. So what would you say, do you have a wish list for what the new needs are going to be if we were to get a new facility?
There's quite a few. Well, we have a huge wish list right now, but just general space location to keep everybody at the same location.
Right, right. We'd like, so next week, we're going to be coming out with the facility study, and we're going to look at what our needs are for a new jail facility. And obviously that has to be approved through the commissioners. So we are wrapped up with that study, and so like I said, it'll be released very soon. But right now I would say some of our biggest constraints are we don't have the space for all of the programming, for recreation. We're right now at the courthouse closed, we're doing in-custody hearings over at the jail, and we're kind of landlocked. So, I mean, we really need more space. We have some extra space at the annex, but we can't take people that are maximum medium security classified to our minimum security annex. So, you know, I know we're going to have a lot of questions, and hopefully we can answer those questions for not only the public and the commissioners, but yeah, we've been in this building since 1975 now. It started in 1972 and moved in 1975. So we've definitely got our money's worth out of this, but being such a large county like we are, 13th largest in the state, it really, we see a lot of inmates coming in, and like Katie said, we're sending people out of county because we don't have the space here. And COVID has even made it more difficult. So what are some of the challenges or surprises that you've seen since in dealing in your role as a correctional officer at the jail with COVID?
Once again, it's the space. If somebody's COVID or has been around with anybody with COVID symptoms, we have to keep them isolated so we don't contaminate the jail again. And sanitation is huge for us, so we have to make sure we clean everything on a daily basis. And if somebody's there, after quarantine, we can put them with general population, and it's just the space. Yeah, yeah. And so some of the new things, like we've already talked about, everybody's dealing with the masks, but we have face shields, we have eye protection, eyeglasses. The gloves have been a common thing for us before, but now sometimes depending on the exposure or what they're presenting with, they might even have to go to a full gown, so it looks like you're going into surgery almost, I bet, huh? Yep.
Yeah. So anything else you want to share with the audience this month? Otherwise, I will let you guys get back to work.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for watching this month. We appreciate it. And, you know, if you ever have a chance to, and you have any interaction with any of our staff, including our correctional staff, hopefully on the outside of the jail, maybe in the lobby if you're dropping something off or you're volunteering or something like that, make sure you tell them thank you for the job that they do in public safety. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next month. Stay safe.